Hello everyone, this is Bourg Productions here with a revised video of my honest thoughts on Blazin'rants. Now before I begin, I want to go ahead and explain this. The reason why I am making this revised video is because of some minor complaints regarding the audio quality of the original video regarding my honest thoughts on Blazin'rants. So for anyone that has complained about the audio quality, please bear in mind that I will do my best on this video. Here we go. This video has been a long time coming. A video that people have been wanting to see for several months even before I left YouTube. Who was the subject of the video? Blazin'rants. A user that started off with a groundbreaking half rant and half commentary regarding a feminazi group. The video became a hit, and I remember when I first saw this back in 2015. Amazing. Absolutely great because of how intense Blazin'rants' anger was. A person who had tremendous potential not only to breathe life back in the commentary community, but make the ranting community great at the same time. Because of her rising popularity, she decided to do commentaries and eventually change her name to Blazin'rants and Commentaries, which is a mouthful to say. So for this video, I'll address Blazin'rants by her original username. Blazin'rants did a commentary on Gohan6425 regarding a death battle video, and it sparked a long-running feud that apparently continues to this day. A feud that has gone on longer than Midnight Phantom and Roaring Thunder Pursuit combined. I don't know if the Gohan feud caused her to be a bitter person in general or not, but a lot can be said regarding Gohan. It's unclear as to why Blazin'rants never did a full-blown rant, but from personal experience, rants take a lot less time to edit. Commentaries, on the other hand, require tremendous editing time because of the video in question and the cutaways to interject a counterpoint. Meanwhile, rants are short, sweet, and to the point. I mean, you can have a rant that is over 10 minutes long and still be effective, but it depends on the situation. Most commentaries I've seen today are well over 20 minutes long, whether it's a solo commentary, co-op commentary, or a multiple degree commentary. It's a mystery as to why Blazin'rants has never done a full-blown rant, but it will be interesting to hear her side of the story someday, if she ever wishes to have a group chat with others or a one-on-one chat. Blazin'rants could have done so much more on her channel than just commentaries. For example, Blazin'rants could have done legit rants, parody rants, etc. What do I mean by parody rants? She could have parodied Ben the Looney's Ben Rants by saying, "Welcome back to Blazin'rants, and when I was a kid, Owen's breakfast sausage went well with biscuits and gravy. Hooray for biscuits!" Or she could have parodied conservative users like myself and mocked me for being a racist, sexist, homophobic Nimrod. I've been making videos since 2007, and the one thing you must realize is you gotta have variety to survive in the long run. Multiple commentators like Boomstick545, MSkull01, Steven the Master, and many others in the past did not branch out until their original channels were gone. Then there were those that did branch out like Supersonic 407 and Random DC. The core of this argument is that Blazin'rants should try to branch out if she feels that her passion for commentaries are waning. That was what I did when I felt that rants were no longer for me. Blazin'rants, if you think that ranting is a lot more difficult given the subjects in question, I want you to watch my mirrored rants on YouTube. I have good rants and bad rants. But I established my own style and held my ground. Rants are so easy that you'll say to yourself, why didn't I do actual rants before devoting time to the commentary community? I could have brought in the entertainment aspect of my channel. Before Blazin'rants joined BOP, Blazin'rants was very social. I mean, she loved interacting not only with her fans, but didn't mind joking around with her detractors. And that was what I respected about Blazin'rants. Even when a good friend of mine named Eddie the Scammer went guano insane over Blazin'rants calling him out on petty nonsense, I was the first person to make a video calling out Eddie for that paper-thin argument. The video hurt me because I had a lot of respect for Eddie. But rather than block me, Eddie not only accepted my criticism but also made a video apologizing to Blazin'rants. Overall, this was the first time I defended Blazin'rants. It was also the only time Blazin'rants actually commented on a video of mine and was happy about it. That was a fun time. This was not the only time I defended Blazin'rants. Another time, of course, was during the whole Midnight Phantom saga when I ranted on Midnight Phantom. This arguably became my best rant as I got over 500 views on a channel that had 80 subscribers at the time. However, the video got mirrored by a troll account, so if you want to go see that video, I'll put a link in the description. The third time I defended Blazin'rants was obviously against Roaring Thunder Pursuit. That's right, folks. I made videos calling out 3 people while defending Blazin'rants. 3 times I defended one individual. I've never seen that before and probably will never see again. Our last commentary before joining BOP was on Midnight Phantom in regards to the Brony fanbase. I respect Blazin'rants' opinion if she never watched the show nor really cared about it. I stopped watching the Pony Show after 2 seasons because I felt the show hit its peak. When the creator of a show is gone, the quality of a show will never be that great again. Nonetheless, Blazin'rants expressed her opinion, saying that the Brony's fanbase is not as extreme as it was back then. Midnight Phantom, on the other hand, said it was extreme. To each their own. When Blazin'rants became a confirmed member of a bunch of pseudo-intellectuals, the quality of her commentaries went downhill. What do I mean by that? For one, Blazin'rants became a lot more dramatic in her commentaries to a point where I question if she's becoming the Rule 63 Youngblood Fantasy 91. Yes, folks, I hate Youngblood with a burning passion. He's not surprised about it either. What do I mean? She relies on forced humor, gets angry over trivial things, and is apparently antisocial. This is not just from personal experience, but even commentators themselves are concerned about Blazin'rants' behavior. Almost to a point where certain people were contemplating suicide due to Blazin'rants' behavior. Alright, that may not be true, but I heard things. And now you folks know why I called her a monster on Twitter back on October 28, 2015. At first, I thought what I said was a joke. Then the nightmares started happening. For the past few months, I was kinda depressed, antisocial, and it caused concern among many commentators. It was kind of like a depressing moment on Courage the Cowardly Dog when Courage sat there having flashbacks of when an evil veterinarian doctor dog-napped Courage's parents. It was a really sad few months because of those nightmares. Heck, what I said about Blazin'rants being a monster actually warranted this to be put up on Twitter. That was when the guilt truly set in. To this day, I ask myself why I went so far to make someone like Blazin'rants look like Eustace Bagg, which is bad. One time, I came close to ranting on Blazin'rants for a commentary made on Laser Lemming, but then I stopped myself and said, do I really want to destroy my own reputation while feeding Blazin'rants' ego? So I scrapped the rant, thankfully, and focused on other things. As time went along, I left YouTube following the incident with the Order of the Dim-Witted Doves. Things were going well until I discovered Pigmentrix's Twitter that Blazin'rants opened up a Twitter account. I was immediately terrified. More terrified than the time Azumanga Dialfan 101 wanted to have a civil discussion with me over the whole Logan Vernier incident. Because of Blazin'rants, I actually left Twitter for a short time. But then things calmed down and I said to myself, I can't do this anymore. I gotta face her and endure her wrath. I knew I wasn't going to win a fight against her. I ran. But I couldn't hide from her anymore, so I came back to Twitter and gave up. So what are my honest thoughts on Blazin'rants? Despite being afraid of her, I actually do like her. My big concern is where will she go in life and what path is Blazin'rants going to take when she eventually retires from the commentary community. Like I said before, she has potential to be a great user, but I think she should branch out from commentaries and do other types of videos. Expanding your horizon as an overall video maker is essential for long-term survival on video uploading sites. I highly doubt Blazin'rants is watching this, but I do have one criticism to direct to her. Blazin'rants, for the love of humanity, please make a full-blown rant for once. Live up to your username for once. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, this is Bourg Productions with my overall thoughts on Blazin'rants. Thank you and good day.